Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we have a Shop My Stash. This is my everyday makeup caddy. If I sit down to do makeup, this is generally where I take my makeup from. For primer, I had this one, Laura Mercier. It's alright, it's hydrating. You can't really tell what it does, but I don't have any problems with it reacting with anything or anything not sticking or sticking too much. So yeah, that one was good. For foundation, I had this one, which is fine for this time of year. It's a touch cool tone for me, and because of that, I can really only get away with it in winter time and warm it up with a bronzer. But yeah, that's still going, and I quite enjoyed it. I had this foundation stick, which I used once. My daughter got into it and it got a bit grotty, so I have wiped the edge off, like the outside edge off with a tissue, and I have sprayed it with alcohol. So hopefully that one will last okay. It wasn't very expensive. These ones are only about $4 from Kmart. So yeah, I used that one once and that was fine. It's also a little bit light for me, but we are still at the end of winter. It is starting to feel like spring, but we're not quite actually in spring yet. And I have been doing a bit of gardening lately, so I will start to tan up a bit fairly quickly. So let's see. Bronzer, I had this one, Beauty Bay, and I did use that one a few times. I quite enjoy it. I'm not sure if I had used it before, because I forgot that I had it. But yeah, I quite enjoyed that one. Blends out lovely. Yeah, I like it. I had these samples of foundation here. These two foundation samples, I finally got those finished. Thank goodness, because they look disgusting. I just put the sachets back into the little slips to stop the foundation from going everywhere and make it last a bit longer, stop it from drying out, and they actually last quite a while. They only cost 95 cents from SHEGLAM, but yeah, they lasted for ages. That's the hydrating foundation. This is the Skinfinite Full Coverage Foundation Balm sample, and I don't think I might have used this one once. If you don't wear a lot of foundation, or if you want to have a bit of variety in your collection but you still don't wear a lot of foundation, or you just want to save this for special occasions, these samples are 95 cents from Shein, and it comes in a pan. I bought this last year and I've used it heaps and heaps, and I still have that much left. So, you know, if you don't want to buy the whole pot, just buy a sample, because it lasts for ages. These ones here, this is my project pan, these items. Okay, powders. I had this one, which was okay. I was using it as a setting powder, but it does get a bit cakey. It says it's actually a powder foundation, so I guess maybe that's why. If I used it lightly with a brush, it was okay, but I did find that my eyeliner and mascara did smudge a bit under my eyes, so it's not really, doesn't really set very well. I have this finishing powder. It's just translucent, but it has a bit of a tint, it's not completely white. I used that one once or twice because I have these are my Project Pan powders, and that was fine. I find that the white powders, the translucent powders like this, they can sometimes just be a bit stark on me because I have quite light to medium skin. So some of them sometimes I just don't like to use that. Let's see what's next. Setting spray. I had the Maybelline Lasting Fix. That's fine. It has a very light mist that comes out. It's even a bit hard to tell whether you have it on, but sometimes it does, a couple of droplets come out as well, so you have to keep an eye on that. Let's see. Oh, concealer. I had this one. I think I might have used it once. It's fine. It's a little light, but that matches everything else at the moment. So for blush, I had this SHEGLAM Love Dive Tender Heart Powder Blush in Cordially Yours. That was, I tried that one once or twice. That was lovely. I put this one on first one day. This is the OXX Cosmetics Retro Dream Cheek Tint in Citrus. So I put this on first once, and I really do like this. It blends out beautifully. You still get pigmentation. It just that one was good. And then I set it down with this one, and that was a really nice look that day. It doesn't look, it looks quite light, but it does show up on the cheeks. So that one I was quite happy with. SHEGLAM Cheeky Colour Jam in Spring Blossom. And I wore this one once, I think. That was lovely as well. It's almost a little light for me. I do have to build it up. Okay, highlighters. We had the SHEGLAM Chroma-Glow Bloom in Flying Comet. I tried this one at least once. Very nice with me, and she wants a swatch on her as well. Okay, and that was that one. There you go. Okay, the Chroma-Zone from SHEGLAM in the colour Lucid. This is a powder. There we go. That's it. Okay, and I had the Skin Lights Revlon, there we go, in the colour Daybreak Glimmer. This is the lighter one. I have both of them, but we're going for the light stuff at the moment. Nice and natural. And I wore that one once or twice. Okay, eyeshadow palettes. We had this one. I did use it. I used it today, and I don't know what I was afraid of. It is beautiful. This is going to be my new favourite green eyeshadow palette. Absolutely loved it. I'll put a photo up of my look that I did, and yeah, beautiful. Using that one again. This one, Australis Dream of Me. I used this one once. think I used it once. That's beautiful as well. I used this one. I think I do get a little bit of fallout with it. It's a little bit of a flaky, but you know, as you can see, shifty goodness. Anastasia Novu palette. There we go. I used this one twice. Very sparkly. I use this one and this one. I think I used that one and these two. So I just did basic looks with it. I think I might have used this one too. Pretty basic looks. It's much more neutral than I thought it would be, and it's even a little bit. I used this one and it was quite cool tone compared to what I was expecting. And then we had the Pumpkin Spice palette. I used this one once. Quite enjoyed that one. Open it up for you. Yeah, that one's quite nice as well. This mascara is starting to dry out. I think there's probably only a couple more uses left in it. So I'm going to put this one in. It's a little bit old. I'm not sure if it's available even to people who get Avon. Can still get Avon. Avon's pulled out of Australia, so there is some stuff we can still get on eBay and that, but and there is still some, you know, stock hanging around in old reps garages. Yeah, I have a couple of little bits and pieces still hanging around. I did used to be an Avon lady and I just want to use some of it up. So this is this one. Superfull mascara. Black. Oh, it might not be any good. And it has this. This kind of wand. So we'll give that a go. It may be all dried out. It is old, but as you can see, I did just open it. See how I go. It looks like it may be dried out. So if it is, I will just use this one, which I've been keeping in there, and I may have to buy a new mascara, something new. Maybe I'll try that Emco Beauty one that everyone's on about. So this is mascaras and a couple of eyeliners that I use regularly. There's a brown and a black there. Oh, the primer. I used one every time I did my eyeshadow. And yeah, quite like that. What else have we got? Lips. So the lipsticks that I've used. Okay, sticks that I've used. So for plumping gloss, I had this one in. And that is in the shade Nude. And I did try this one today, this new SHEGLAM plumping gloss in the shade OMG. There we go. It's quite nice. It's a bit tingly, very nice. I think I might leave that one in as my plumping gloss this time around. Just do a little. I had this one that I hauled not very long ago. I can't remember the shade. I think it might be almond cloth or something like that. This is really nice. Really nice. I really enjoyed it. It's beautiful on the lips. It's, you know, you don't need a mirror or anything like that. You can just slap it on wherever you are. It's so comfortable. I love it. I bought that one from Shein, so that one, love it. I'm using that one again, especially in, it's a nice spring summer shade. We got the Retro Dream lip gloss in the shade Coral. I only used this once. I used it over the top of another lipstick. It's not as glossy. It's a bit sort of, you can see there, it's a bit thick. It's not really wet glossy look. I'll have to try that one its own to see how we go with that. This one, Mauve Blush. Wore that one once. And this one, Banter. So this one, Mauve Blush, is an Ultra 3 one, and Banter is a Lippy Chic from W7. Put that one. It's Ultra 3 one. That's the one I was wearing today. And the Sports Girl lipstick in Luna again. This has got one of those special ones where you push the button. And I think I did wear the Simply Pretty lipstick from Avon. It's in my Shop My Stash. I think I wore that one once as well. I'll just and you'll see this one when you close it. Does that click thing to secure it properly. So there's all the swatches. Okay, and now I'll just take you over to spritz down the products with some alcohol. So I'll take you over there now. Okay, so I did talk about this in my last Shop My Stash. This is what I do with my powder products and the occasional cream. When I'm putting it, before I put it away, I give it all a spritz with alcohol, and that way I know it's all not going to be breeding bacteria in my collection. So it's just 99.8% pure alcohol, which I think you can have rubbing alcohol. I think that's the same thing. Anyway. Okay, so now we'll go back over to my drawers and we'll have a look and see what we're going to pick for the next 2 weeks. In this drawer we have powder, foundation, primer, concealer and face palettes. So we'll start with a primer. I'd like to try this one. It's Liqueur Beauty, SPF 15. This one, Liqueur Beauty, is Aldi's brand. So I'll give that one a try. See how we go. Okay, that's a primer. Let's see. We'll choose a concealer next. I think I might put the flower one in. It is a tiny bit light for me. It's in the shade L3 to 4 light. I'll put that one in. Foundation. Let's see. Put the Lacura foundation in as well. It's in the shade Natural Beige. That's an Aldi one, so we'll do that. Powder. Let's see. Oh, I think I will choose this Eden powder, and that's in the shade Medium. I found this brand at Rivers. They're only like a couple of dollars for each item. They had blushes, powders, I can't remember what else that they had there, but it's actually not too bad of a brand. So I'll put that one in, and I'll also put this one in, W7 Banana Dreams. I like to use this one to set under my eyes. That's that one. Eye primer. I think we'll use the Ultra 3 All Night Long Eyeshadow Primer for Ultra 3. There we go. I think I'll leave the eye face palettes again because I have got quite a few new blushes and highlighters at the moment, so we'll go over to the next drawer. Okay, so now we've got bronzers, highlighters and blushes. These over here are these are eyeliners and single eyeshadows. So I do have some new single eyeshadows here actually. I might put those in. I've got these three NYX Foil Play Cream eyeshadows. So this one's Smart Mouth, Broke, and Black Knight. So yeah, they're all cream eyeshadows, so that should be fun. Have a little play with those. They're only $2.50 each at the price line. Okay, now for bronzer. I might put these two in. These are OXX Quartz Bronzer. They don't have shade names, but one of them is a bit cooler tone and one of them is a bit warmer tone. And I do like to put a cooler tone and a warmer tone one in, just so that I can do a bit of contour if I want. Then that's right, I was going to put these in. They're the new ones from OXX Cosmetics. Dream blushes, powder blushes. So one's sort of a pink colour and one's sort of an orange colour. Or more of a neutral colour. And I might put one of these new, this one, another new one for me, OXX Cosmetics in the shade Tulip. It's a watermelon candy. Nice pink drip cheese. Nope. This one as well, the All Night. I'm not ready for this one yet. I might save that for closer to Halloween. Let's see. I might put in another one of these liquid ones. I'll put in Solar Flare. The W7 Pink It Up Glow Commotion Shimmer highlighter eyeshadow. So it looks like it can be used as an eyeshadow or a highlighter. And so, actually, I think I'll put in this one. This is another OXX highlighter palette. I don't. Is there a shade? No, Rosy Glow. I guess that's the shade. That's that one. And this shade in particular, I really like. It's like a coral highlighter. It's got a good all-round, you know, amount of colours. So so now we'll go up to the eyeshadow. I think that's everything from this drawer. Okay, we're on our way to the eyeshadow drawer, and this is Fluffy. She's in her spot on the end of the bed. This is where she likes to be. Just lazing about, having a cat's life. Anyway, on to eyeshadows. Okay, this is my eyeshadow area, and I'll pick probably 3 palettes. So only for a fortnight, and I am a stay-at-home mum, so I don't always have huge opportunities to wear eyeshadow. I mean, not that you need an opportunity, but you know, I don't get out much. So I wanted to put one of this Primrose one in. That will also give me more blushes, which is new to me. Let's see, what else? This is new to me, but I don't think I'll pick this one today. Maybe one of these. Actually, I was thinking about one of the ones down here lately. This one. This one. Let's see. Give that one a go. That's the Magic Mini by Juvia's. Let's see. Maybe one of these DYS ones. Is that one? Maybe this one. Yeah, I think we'll pick that one. Okay, so these are the eyeshadows we've got for this next round. That's a fairly good, well-rounded selection, I think. And for the fixing spray, I chose this W7, the Dewy Fixer. It's getting quite low, so I might be able to get it finished this time. And that's it, I think, for this time around. Plus we also have these singles. Thanks for watching, and click the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.